2 years ago, I ranked every single Tyler, the Creator album worst to best, and even though looking back that video aged incredibly, I still feel like because this brand new Cornucopia album kind of scrambled my entire opinion on every Tyler, the Creator album just a little bit based on a different perspective. So with that being said, get you some cranberry juice, some Cheerios, something to snack on while watching this video, and let's get right into it. At number 8, I actually have Tyler, the Creator's first album, and I really enjoy Bastard, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like as strong as Tyler, the Creator's entire discography is, it just does not stand out compared to the rest of them. I mean, it definitely stands out in the overall, like the storyline of it is incredible even. I mean, the therapy sessions with Dr. TC are incredible here, but I just feel like the production is such a low point here that I can't really put it above any other album. I mean, I kind of think it's interchangeable here with the number 7 spot though, which is Goblin, and I feel like it's kind of just a slightly better version of Bastard. And I feel like a lot of times it's very easy to have the beginning album be ranked a little bit higher just because of the excitement of an artist and it's like way more fresh. So you could argue that just because Goblin's a slightly better version does not mean it's like the overall better version, because it's just pretty much the same thing almost. But it has, in my opinion, a better track list overall. I like the dialogue with Dr. TC on this album as well. The production here is actually pretty surprising for the time that this came out. But with that being said, at number 6, I have Cherry Bomb, bro. And people are finally appreciating this album for its experimental and being like the blooming album for Tyler, the Creator. But it's just the fact that Tyler has so many bangers, bro. It's like his discography is so strong that even then, now I feel like because Cherry Bomb's got its flowers, I almost want to lower it back down to being one of his worst albums, because I really do enjoy it slightly less just because it's less digestible. I mean, it has some of his greatest songs on here, bro. We have some of the greatest features from Lil Wayne and Kanye on here on Smuckers, bro. There's so much that you could actually pick apart and enjoy on this album, but the original album cover here I thought was garbage. But I think that rebranding of the Cherry Bomb, when he added the instrumentals and all that, and he changed the cover, I thought was very needed in my opinion. I feel like an album cover is definitely very important, and Cherry Bomb has a brand new great album cover, or not brand new, but it's a great album, bro. I give the album like a 7 or 8 out of 10, and that's Tyler, the Creator's third worst album. And number 5, I have Wolf. And honestly, I know I kind of glazed Cherry Bomb for being the blooming album, but honestly, Wolf already showed so many signs of production, like the overall thorough production of Tyler, the Creator, and the emotional maturity that we already see in current day Tyler. This album cover is beautiful, bro. Jamba is beautiful, bro. And I know I said that on my last Tyler, the Creator ranking, but I stand by that. And Erykah Badu, bro. Erykah Badu is on this album. I can't even believe the fact that Erykah Badu is on this album. I'm so thankful that Tyler, the Creator has a connection with Erykah Badu, and I hope that we see her in a future album. I really enjoy the overall aesthetic of this album. And I think that Answer is probably, if not my favorite Tyler song, one of my favorite Tyler, the Creator songs, just because how much I kind of relate to it, low-key, bro. I don't like getting into my personal life a lot on this channel, but, bro, it's a really relatable track, and I think it does a great job at doing its purpose, bro. This entire track list is incredible. At number 4, I have Flower Boy, and this is like his fully bloomed album. This is the most artistic we've seen Tyler, the Creator, up until this point. This album cover is beautiful on here, bro. The overall vibe on here, the consistency of this. We have great features from Kali Uchis, bro. We have Frank Ocean on here still. We have so much excitement on this album. And honestly, bro, it just makes me want to buy record vinyls and be all quirky, bro. It makes me want to buy Crocs and listen to Frank Ocean. That's what Flower Boy does to me. That's what Flower Boy does to a lot of people, bro. This album is incredible, and it's definitely one of Tyler, the Creator's best. This top 4 for me is very interchangeable, and it's just crazy how consistent it is. Maybe I have recency bias, but I just think that this number 3 spot is slightly better, and that is Cornucopia. I feel like this has great features on here, and even though they're very random, I think it's still very solid. The overall production here is just such a high level, and that's the thing that this has over Flower Boy, in my opinion. Flower Boy definitely had incredible production, but it just feels like Tyler is still continuing to peak in terms of his production. Like every album he just gets better and better with his production, and that's what I love about him. Well, pause. But the vocal layering on this album is incredible. The real life problems on Chromacopia, he genuinely talks about some very real, genuine stuff, and it had a great overall mixture of vibes while keeping the same style. I said that in my Chromacopia video, actually, and I genuinely love that fact that he is able to have so many different styles. We have like dance tracks on here. We have more rap tracks on here. We have a very good variety of a lot of the stuff that Tyler, the Creator, can be good at, and that's just so exciting, bro. I mean, we even have that on Cherry Bomb still, but Chromacopia is such a greater, evolved version of so much of what Tyler has put out in the past, and it's a very good collage of that. I do have a little bit of a problem, though, where the cohesive storyline is a little bit lacking. Maybe I don't understand it quite as well yet, but I feel like the top two albums here, the thing that separates them from Chromacopia is the production is about the same par, if not better, on both of these albums, but also the storyline on both of these albums and overall vibe is a little bit more cohesive. I mean, Chromacopia has still great world building experiences here, and I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm just hurt because he got rid of the Slash songs on here, but at number 2 I have Call Me If You Get Lost, and Tyler's best rap album. I think this is definitely Tyler's best rap album. The feature list on here is absolutely insane. He has great verses from everybody. The world building on here was incredible. This makes me want to explore, bro. Like, if I had the money to, this makes me want to hop on a plane to, like, Egypt and then hop on a plane to, like, Paris. I'm trying to see the 8 wonders of the world. Listen to Call Me If You Get Lost, you know? Like, that's the type of vibes that this has. It's just such a bright album. The album cover completely matches with that entire vibe. Everything about this album is so bright and exciting, and that's one of the great things about this album. It was before Chromacopia, it was Tyler, the Creator's biggest debut album, or biggest album debut, and I think that's for a good reason, bro. Call Me If You Get Lost is an incredible album. And lastly, we have my favorite album of all time, kinda. Like, it's like definitely up there. Like, top 5 albums of all time for me was my favorite album. Igor, bro. Beautiful storytelling, an actual masterpiece. Song by song, no skips. The cohesiveness of this album, I don't know what just got into me, but the cohesiveness of this album, it's like a tongue twister. But some of his greatest songs on here, like Gone Gone / Thank You, the hidden feature list on here is perfectly artistic and even more evolved production from Flower Boy and even more in touch with his emotions. And if this album is so good for me, I cannot imagine how fire this album must be to the people who actually relate to this album. Igor is just a masterpiece, and I don't think that it's a very easy album to top. I think this is definitely up there with some of the greatest albums of all time, in my opinion. Maybe it's a hot take, bro, but I don't think there's a single weak song on this album. Everything matches together so perfectly. The perfect blend of storytelling and music coming together. But with that all being said, bro, here's my socials. That's really all I gotta say. I'm gonna make it short and sweet. I love you all very much. I'm conflicted, and I'm out. Peace. Oh, wait. Next week, you know what I'm gonna do? Next week, I'm gonna rank Tyler's alter egos or something like that. I'm gonna do something with Tyler, Creator again, because y'all like that Tyler, Creator stuff, I could tell. You know what I'm saying?